Hey guys, Hawk here. So I just want to let everyone know that, first of all, I am working on the front parts for the Raven. That is going to be a thing that's coming. I have a project I'll show you later on in this video that I'm working on. Yes, they are coming. They will eventually come. They have to come out before 6 weeks from now because someone just placed an order for them. I'm promising that they will come out within 6 weeks from now because I don't have a choice. I have some ideas for some other parts, but I'm not able to do them before NVZ. Also, I have the mold for the 7-shot cylinder that I put in Cursed Companion, the clear one with the aluminum barrels. I think I have enough aluminum to make like 4 or 5 of those cylinders. I haven't had time to cast any of the cylinders yet because life. I'm working on too many projects, I'm working on too many things right now. So eventually I will have those on sale, but right now that's not a thing. So I will have that in the future. Apologize. Let's get on with the video. Can't really show anything else on this table because there are business practices going on outside of here and I don't want anybody else to see them, but busy casting parts as you can see. And from right here you can see that I have made a set of neon green parts. These are still transparent. They glow under black light, but I want to be clear that they do not luminesce on their own. They don't hold a charge. So they just are very, very bright, hold them under black light, and they will glow vividly. These will be available soon. I am not quite sure when. There are a few other colors that I want to test out. I have more than just green. I want to do at least blue next before I post them, just to get the pictures up there, see what they actually look like. So this is what I've done with the casting so far. And here in the Cave of Wonders, this is just the closet, I have a new light so that I can actually see what the heck I'm doing, because I only had one overhead before. It was kind of behind me, so if I leaned over any, this entire thing would be dark. So that light really, really helps. Working on the crossbow strife. Come to call this the Kenner strife because strife bow. There's so many freaking bows out there now that it's hard to determine what bow you're talking about. For those of you who don't know, it's called a Kenner crossbow or a 1995 crossbow, whichever is easier. So Kenner strife is what I've come to call this. This top rail is from, it's only hot glued in right now because it's kind of a last minute addition, but that is from a Ravonix 360. That's because I had a shell laying around. I've already DevConned up all of these other parts. That's DevConned up, believe it or not, because I just realized I have the other side on here, but it's DevConned on the inside. Starting to sand this other side so I can get the parts on there. Already cut out the window for the window. As you can see, I've cleaned this up a little bit. And I don't normally clean these up very well, but I'm cleaning this one up because I might put a clear battery door cover on it. I'm not sure, haven't decided yet. But, and for those of you who are wondering, I'm just going to be completely covering up the jam door because there's no point in having that little bit showing just for looks if, I mean, there's literally no jam door. There's no way to access it, so. And then, of course, I have the pieces for the flared magazine well. And here's the motor cover that's just going to go on there. Opening this up really quick, this is just a stock strife. I have found a renewable source of these springs. I have 2 different versions, a medium version, a heavy version. This is the medium version. It's much better. The heavy one's a little too heavy for me. I will go ahead and leave the link in the description. This is from McMaster Car, so if you're outside the US, sorry. I don't think they deliver outside the US. I want to say that someone in Canadian land said that they had it delivered, but I'm not sure. You'll have to look into it. I don't think so. Don't get your hopes up. Renewable source for springs, so if you do a lot of strifes, there you go. So to go along with the other Kenner strife over there that I'm working on that I want to get done for NVZ, I'm not going to be using that one, by the way. That one's going to be for sale. I want to sell this one as well. This is the Stinger Raven that I picked up a while back, and I've already went in there and put a thumb screw in there just because I could. This is an aluminum black one. Again, link in the description. I got that off eBay, 10 for $10. It's pretty cool. You can get them in a lot of different colors, actually. Anyway, focus. So I'm going to be doing this in some clear orange parts. I'm going to be casting some clear parts for the front end and the trigger, and I have these pieces already, so it's going to be all orange clear parts, and then I'm going to be putting some LEDs behind them to make it glow orange, and I think that should be pretty cool. But I was kind of wondering what I should be doing about the cage, and I wasn't really sure. I wasn't even sure if I wanted to use 130s or 180s. I didn't know if I should just design another cage, which is a really big headache because, to be honest, I really don't like ravens. I think they're fine. I just personally don't like them. I think they're good for integrations. But I think someone would kill me if I cut this one in half. Although I have been tempted. Anywho, I am going to put 180s in it, and I'm going to cut out this, and I'm going to build up with polycarbonate, probably some custom polycarbonate rings, and then a polycarbonate plate to go over that to make it a window, so that I'm not introducing any new colors or anything, and just probably goop it on super glue. I'm not quite sure. So I will have a window for this. And why am I going to have a window for this? Ta-da! I managed to get my hands on a raven cage. Let me pull it out. DRS cage, and if you notice, that is serial number 2. Don't know how, but I managed to pick up a cage, and it happens to be number 2. I'm pretty sure Drac has number 1, so that wasn't really a thing, but I think that is awesome that I'm getting a really, really early one, and that is going to go in there, and this will be for sale at Endwar. Almost said the other one. And yeah, that's my plans for it so far. If you guys have any questions, go ahead and leave them in the comments below. Thanks for watching.